Today I'm going to show you how to make a sublimation stole using my Sawgrass SG1000 as well as our bypass tray. For the materials, we're going to need a huge roll of sublimation paper. This is 13-inch width sublimation paper. Once we print our transfer, this is what it's going to look like. Absolutely beautiful. I'm using thicker tape because I want to make sure it stays in place as we sublimate two different sides. And of course, you're going to need a sublimation stole. I'll be sure to link all supplies in the description. And the last item we're going to need is parchment paper or Teflon sheet. I like to use the parchment paper because it comes in this huge pack of 500 sheets, so it lasts a lot longer. This one is optional, but I'm going to pull out my Cricut mat as well as my roller just so that I can cut the sublimation paper. But of course, you'll be able to just use scissors if that's the way you want to go. Alrighty, so let's unbox this roll of paper. Oh, it's heavy. So here is our roll of sublimation paper. You know what? I'm actually going to grab my paper cutter because I think that will be a little easier. This is my PYD Light paper trimmer. Honestly, I don't even know if this is going to work, but I hope it does. That way it can have a permanent home. Open this up. So let's go ahead and unbox it. And I don't even know if this is a good idea because I feel like it might get full of dust, and sublimation paper, you have to be very careful with it because it's very delicate. But okay, this looks nice. I should be able to still close this up if I need to. Okay, so here is my roll of paper. Wow, this cutter is actually really long because this is 13 inches. I have no idea how much this is, but it's actually a pretty decent size. I'm thinking maybe I can just cut this up and place it on top. That way I can actually store it here without getting any dust on it. So I am gonna go ahead and slide out 36 inches. Okay, this is 24, another 12, so I'm gonna say right about here. And here is our large sheet of paper. Okay, I feel like I'm definitely keeping this on here because that was a lot easier than what I was expecting. But again, we can't get any dust on the sublimation paper, so I'm going to try to save this bag. I'm just going to cut it. Hopefully I do not regret this. So I'm thinking I can just place it like this, stuff it in here. That way this can permanently stay on here, but also avoid getting any dust on it. Now here is our huge sheet of sublimation paper, but just a friendly reminder that we will need the bypass tray in order to print on paper this big. And that looks good, so now we'll send our design to print. We're done printing our sublimation transfer, and look how beautiful this turned out. It looks so good. Oh my goodness. Okay, so alrighty, so here is our sublimation stole. Okay, so now we're just gonna place our stole on top of our sublimation transfer so that we can press it and make sure I'm centered. Okay, so that looks nice and clean. Now I'm just gonna grab my heat resistant sublimation tape and we're gonna start taping it down. So I finished taping this one down, but I'm just going to cut it because we're not pressing this side quite yet. So let's go ahead and press this side on our heat press. Ready, so we are going to turn on our heat press, and we're actually going to turn it on to 400 degrees for 60 seconds. So we're going to pull this out, and we are going to grab our parchment paper to cover the entire bottom. We are going to go ahead and put our sublimation transfer face up, and same with the top. We are going to add parchment sheets, and if we don't use the parchment paper, that will stain our plate, and next time we press something, it's more than likely going to drop the pink ink. So this is the auto open heat press. So once our timer ends in 15 seconds, this is actually going to auto open. I love this so much because sometimes I'll be in the middle of another craft and my hands will be full and I won't be able to drop what I'm doing to open it. So I love that it just auto opens. Perfect. So now we're just gonna slide it over, and see here we can see where exactly it didn't press, so we're just gonna press this entire side. I don't want to double press it here, so I'm switching it to this side just so it can get the least amount of heat as possible on the places where it's already been pressed. Moment of truth. Let's see how this sublimated. A little nervous, but if we messed up, that's okay. We can always make another one. Oh my goodness, that looks so good. Oh my my goodness. Okay, let's go ahead and press the other side. So once we finish pressing the other side, we're done sublimating a stole. Thank you guys so much for watching. And if you have any other questions on how to sublimate a stole, make sure to drop them in the comment section. And don't forget to like and subscribe.